House on fire, then digging well. I think it's a very popular saying across all cultures. Chīntanīyā hi vipadāṃādāveva prati-kriyāḥ. So if you have a house on fire and then you start to dig the well, that's not the very best of the scenario. Na kūpa-khananaṃ yuktaṃ pradīpte vahninā gṛihe. Chīntanīyā, chintan is pondering upon, thinking, whereas chinta is worry. So there's a very subtle difference between the two. Both of them are thinking, but chinta is when you start worrying, and chintan is when you are thinking, pondering. Vipada is trouble. Adav, right in the beginning itself, you should think of the prati-kriyāḥ. So kriya is action, prati-kriyāḥ is reaction. So what would be your reaction if a problem comes? This should be thought about right in the beginning. Forewarned is forearmed. So kind of, if you have thought about it, you have a plan A and maybe a plan B. So when you actually have a problem, you are well prepared for that. Na kūpa-khananaṃ. Kūpa is a well. There's another well, very popular saying, kūpa-mandūka. And that refers to a frog in a well. So a frog in a well thinks that this is the whole world, whereas a frog who has been outside the well would know of the ocean, the river, the lake, or any of these things. So the kūpa-mandūk is one who is just in a very small world, lives in that small world and thinks that this is the biggest water body of all. Khananaṃ is digging. So khanij is khanija, that which is born out of digging is a mineral or an ore. So kūpa-khananaṃ is digging of the well. Na yuktaṃ. Again, the word yuktaṃ comes, that is again coming from yujadhatu, to join together. And depending on the context, it has got varied meanings. So obviously we know the yoga is the union of this and that. But that is the connection. But yukta is that which is connected, or that if it is connected, for example, a solution to the problem, and then you'll get the results out of it. So na yuktaṃ is not appropriate. What is not appropriate? Kūpa-khananaṃ. And when pradīpte gṛihe, pradīpte gṛihe. Pradīpte is not just on fire, not just lighted up, but blazing. Pradīpte, it's like completely blazing house. Gṛihe. And pradīpte gṛihe is a locative, but it means in the situation of. So in the situation of a blazing house by vahni, by the fire. So it is not, it's not appropriate to start digging once the house is caught fire. You should think of these things beforehand, in the beginning itself. This applies in life, this applies in company, this applies for our physical health, for our financial health. It's pretty much anywhere you can apply. So it would say, for example, don't think about changing diet once you have gained 20 kgs or 20 pounds. Think about your diet even before you gain weight. Or think about your financial health before you get into financial trouble. So you have some savings, you have some investments, or whatever that might be, but be prepared before you fall in trouble. So think about the troubles in the beginning itself, before they occur. There is no point in digging a well when the house is ablaze. There's an interesting side, very similar shlok, but a little bit more profound. It comes at the end of Mahabharata also, and it says that 100 occasions of fear and 1,000 occasions of anxiety come and engulf a fool, but not the wise. Which means basically that the wise thinks of the problems that can happen and finds a solution for them. So the wise person is not scared or anxious. Whereas the fool who is not prepared for the future of what can happen. I mean, not everything can you prepare, but depending on your situation, most of the things you can think, oh, I'll need some money for the rainy day or whatever. So you should think and prepare. And I think the entire Mahabharata, the summary given in 4 shloks, one of the shloks is this.